Surrender you must, or suffer you will. And no, I'm not some kind of Yoda. I'm just your spiritual big sis bestie, getting a download, sharing it with you. However, if this is finding you, and you feel like it's for a reason, there's no hashtags, trending sounds, coincidences. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Use your discernment. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. And this is my only page with over 170,000 followers. I'm never sliding your DMs or reaching out to you. You can only book with me, including my limited time eclipse season sale on my site at sammiejoh.com. Also, any reading with me or purchase of my oils, including my limited edition final restock of my Rollerball Trio gift set, get you an entry into my spooky season gift box giveaway. You don't want to miss that. I had a very good conversation tonight with a dear mutual of mine, and it had been a little while, so we had to catch each other up. And then, like natural neurospicy people, our conversation strayed to so many different avenues, but like one of the main things we covered was surrendering. Now, surrendering can intertwine itself heavily with calling in your manifestations, because in order to manifest properly, you have to ask, believe, receive, right? Well, when you ask or command it from the universe, you have to then believe that it's going to come to you, and then you have to detach from it so you can receive it. You are being called right now to surrender, not just for your manifestations, but for your spiritual, emotional growth. The people finding and resonating with this message have been in a very permanent state of fight or flight. And what is the main way that we deal with trauma like that? We try to control everything that we're able to. And when you don't fully surrender and you're in that hyper-fixated state of control, you're forming resistance. You're not taking a back seat and letting God, source, the universe take over. You're trying to play God. And while you are the creator of your life, by trying to control and micromanage every little situation, you're leaving no room for the divine intervention. You're causing the blockages and the friction. They say that when you're on your way somewhere and you have a lot of delays, like your shoe's untied or you forgot something in the house, that's usually the universe's way of protecting you or delaying you from possibly being in a situation that is unfavorable or unsafe. And while that is for your greater good, when you step in and try to do that in every area of your life, you're just putting a block, a roadblock in between you and what's meant for you and what you're trying to call in. A lot of my sessions lately have been how to remove blockages, because in the readings with my clients, one of the things I ask when it's like a general read is, what are blockages keeping this person from such and such happening, or manifestation or relationship? And 9 times out of 10, it's that person's fault, in the sense that they're creating the blockage. They have something they're not healing. They have something that they're putting in the way. Now, when you call on God, source, deities, the universe, and ask for their assistance, they are going to illuminate to you. Just now, I was interrupted and lost my train of thought. But what I was saying, I think I remember. Sorry. When you call on the deities and God and source and whatever to assist you, they'll illuminate things to you. Now, sometimes they're unfavorable. Sometimes they're ugly. Shadow work. And you run from it. Again, just furthering the resistance and the blockade. Furthering from what it is that you're trying to achieve or reach. Yes, sometimes your subconscious will do that. Sometimes people are unaware of things they're doing because they're so caught up in this loop of this micromanaging, this control, this trauma state. So that's why in my particular craft, divination is extremely helpful for clarity and confirmation and insight. And sometimes you're asking for signs and then you want a sign of your sign. But the bottom line is, when you operate in a true state of surrender, it'll flow. It'll flow to you in the way that it's supposed to. So we have this full blood moon lunar eclipse, okay? And we're in eclipse season. Now would be a really good time to reflect or get somebody else, a third party, to interfere with divination or just insight, somebody in your life, to help you see where you are overbearing, over controlling, stopping your blessings from flowing in so that you can fully surrender. We talk about with full moons, releasing to receive, releasing the things keeping you blocked from your blessings. So again, if this has found you and this is resonating with you, take a minute and think. Are you always trying to be in control? And what would happen if you kind of loosen up on the reins? Give it a try. Surrender. Really surrender. Mean it. And watch what flows in for you.